did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to stuff them with a poison.
Eso es raro.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the Magi says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Vaya,
Nothing
Miguelón.
important. I'll explain later. Now
Ahora
tell
sí.
me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Joder, dijiste que tenía
Mentioned
algo
you
que
wanted
pedir.
something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
Algo de
The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Mira, Eli, la silla que se ha pillado en Miguel por 89 euros en el game. Te la traen a la casa. Aunque la mía parezca sí, aunque la mía parezca mejor, yo creo que esta incluso es más cómoda por el cojín. No lo sé, es mi sensación. Pero veo que la forma de coserlo es de otra forma, bro.
Why are you so
La
intent
misma,
on
más o
this?
menos, sí.
I'm not. The local peasantry is.
Sí.
The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the
Es lo que te
charm.
digo,
You're
está
a
un
good witch,
pelín-
a great witch. There's
Pero
no
claro,
end
ahora
to
hay,
it.
hay que ver qué durabilidad tiene.
See,
este
I thought you
correctamente.
didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude
Ya,
I'm not so great.
los nuestros son ahí.
Not enough to conceal me
Esos
from the
son
witch
cómodos,
hunters and risk getting sent
pero
to the gallows
yo diría que son
themselves.
fijos, ¿eh? No
What
son como
others
los
think,
nuestros, que los
your
puedes girar y
image,
tal, y
that's all you
ponerlo.
care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Claro.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real
Ay,
gentleman?
Dios mío de mi vida.
Well, I never met him, but he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Anda. Manda una lámpara mágica.
How's the lamp
funciona esto?
actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant
Que la voy a usar dos veces. Sí,
Figured
si
as
esto es para la
much.
misión, se
Tell
pasa
you all
un
about it
poco de
later.
nivel,
Maybe
Dani, que
skip
tengo
the
nivel
drastic
7 y no
bits.
puedo controlar
You'll need to do
los
neither.
habilidades, tío.
I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see,
Esto que
and
es,
I shall tell you what to do and
yo
look
lo que
for.
debe hacer y buscar. Pues vale.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Vale.
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Vale. Ahora tiene un objeto de misión. Para usarlo, colocar la ranura apropiada en el panel de presentación un acceso rápido. Para usarlo, o pulsa más. Vale, entonces le damos aquí. De Miguel. Que no le da vuelta al trompo Miguel, ¿eh? Otro episodio más. Vamos, comenzamos. A ver, tenemos que ir a hablar con un personajillo que hay por aquí. Necesitamos ganar mucha pasta para ir a Skellige. ¿Lo he dicho bien, Dani? ¿Skellige? Sí, más o menos. Tengo que ganar dinero para ir con el barco. ¿Qué le pasa a Songo? Anda. Songo, anda, siempre será un compañero ideal. Qué bonito es cuando te dice sin decirle nada, te quiero. Te dice te quiero y da mi niño, qué bonito. Qué pelota. Sí, un salamero. Un salamero. ¿A que sí, guapetona? Ay, mi niño, qué bonito. Bota, bota la pelota. Ahí sí que aquí hay algún contrato con el trato, ¿no? Bueno, yo me lo llevo todo. De una vez. No, si no quiero ya. Vale. Te lo he dicho. Y te hacen una sopita, dice. Ay, Zape, tú tranquilo, que ya la semana que viene vuelve el churrero que más os gusta.
I'm here about the contract.
Ahora hace falta que vaya la gente.
A night patrol got massacred. tough men, the lot.
Bueno, nosotros los martes estamos haciendo
A
nuestro
beast,
dinero.
must be.
Lust? What makes you say that?
If you've seen the corpses.
Sí, 27,88, con 80, algo de eso.
Let's talk about my pay first. I know what my services are worth.
Ya sabe contar hasta 20 con 4 años.
That's better, but
Está bien, ¿no?
still too much.
30.
All right. I believe I can pay you that. Provided, of course, that you do well.
Qué risa de dar.
What did the corpses look like?
Le hace gracia a todo, la
I've seen
verdad.
anything like it in my life, and I've seen a lot of corpses. Ever heard talk of folk who died
Ese me
in the
recuerda
deserts
a
of
que eres un
Zerikania from the heat alone? These corpses came straight out
A
of
mí te
those
ríes
tables.
porque te hago gracia. Si no, no te reirías. Anda, anda, que te has escuchado.
Bodies buried yet? Where?
Orders were to burn them. Our medic was to take a look first. Talk to him. He's at the docks now.
See what I can do.
We'll pay you. The boys and me. We pulled what we had
Anda.
for a reward.
Zape, no, no, zape. Se llama como el emperador romano, el primer emperador romano. Julio César. Julio César se llama. Julio César. No voy a decir el apellido porque estamos en stream. Pero Julio César. Puedo decir la dirección si queréis ir a su casa. ¿Y el número de teléfono? No da ni.
You're the medic.
Tía, ¿qué le pasa a este?
What can I help you with?
Oye,
I'm looking into the dead guards. Heard you did autopsies.
Did their friends hire you? Good. I'm happy to help.
¿quién?
Last body. Where was it found?
In a side alley along the road from the docks to the brothel district. Someone had dropped it there in the middle of the night.
Need to examine that
¿Qué
spot.
te pasa, bro?
Find any claw or fang marks on the bodies?
Fangs? No. Claws? Not quite. Only scratches. Fingernails, most likely. From their adventures with whores.
Last body.
In a side alley along...
Need to examine that spot. Heard the bodies were desiccated.
Do you believe a beast killed them? I don't. The bodies were dried out.
Tiene un hijo que me interesa.
Perhaps they tried to apprehend a mage who cast a nasty spell on them.
Pues, bro.
Was it dehydration?
Strictly speaking, no. Though I don't quite know what to compare it to.
Thanks. Should go see the place where they were found.
Good luck.
No, aquí hay otro mando, Eli, a lo mejor te va. Te lo va a ver. Sí.
You a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Sí.
These were found here. Gotta look for clues. Anything unusual.
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
Hobnailed guards' boots. Unimportant. Hoof prints clearly. A horse? No horse I know walks on two legs.
Oi, cock up!
Evidence all points to crippled Kate's. Empty perfume vial. Expensive. Neighborhood's a bit shabby for this.
Sí. Vamos a ir a ver todo el perfume.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Red is the usual.
Of course. Keep this up.
Wanna dip your ding, Mo?
Preferential rates.
Good, I enjoy shaking.
No vaya a llorar, Dani, que yo te veo que vas a llorar. Venga. Oye, pues la verdad es que no, Miguel lo sabe, no se me olvida de llorar.
No. You said I'll come to the wrong place.
Ya estamos liados. Ya estamos liados. Ya.
What do you have on offer?
Bueno,
Redanian
no
dumplings,
sé, es como
speciality
si
of the
me
house,
fueran
heartily
entrenado
recommended.
como Gerald de Rivia, no tengo sentido.
Fat gun in my establishment, it can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking?
Lo mismo perdí el alma, la vendí. Yo puse
Crafted
un
in
papel que la
Mahakam, am I
vendía
right?
por...
Must be about 40 inches long.
No tiene...
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of
Dani,
an
que te
expert
vas,
at the
un día te voy a sorprender, ya
I
te lo
be
he
a
dicho.
Tory,
Me estaba vacilando mucho.
former
ya.
master swordsmith, currently a master of dumplings.
Geralt
Puede
of
que un día te
Rivia.
mande una
Pleasure,
foto
Geralt.
sorpresa
How might I help
de
you?
sin venir a cuento y diga, me
Get a
cago en
tried
su
dumpling?
puta madre. Guarro. Le envío, nena, le envío la polla en negro del WhatsApp. Y digo, mira, Dani. Joder, uy, perdón, que he dicho, lo siento al que me estés viendo, perdón. Perdón. Sorry, se me ha ido, esto se nos ha ido de las manos, se nos ha ido de las manos.
Glad to
No,
hear it.
borra, esto seguro que sale en algún vídeo de Twitter, son raros. Borra eso. Busca un buen herrero, a ver si me
Looking for a
puede
good
hacer
swordsmith.
una buena armadura, porque la mía no vale ni un duro.
3 swords on your back, a bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living,
Uh-oh.
but I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows.
Uh-oh.
The heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Estaría bien un follower que el que me esté viendo le diera a seguirme.
Quite a collection.
Sería de
Premium
agradecer.
quality too.
Thank you. I've kept these
Apoya
as
a los
mementos.
pequeños streamers por diversión.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore.
Oye, esta armadura no
I'd
está
gladly
mal,
replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better.
But above all, it's much safer.
Yo una
Food
armadura de
vendors
estas,
rarely
tío.
disappear or end up as cripples.
Joder, ¿cómo puedo
I see.
necesito mucha pasta?
Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though.
No
All
lo sé, a ver lo que me
supplies
dice.
go through Ernst Van Horn.
No,
And they say he plays cards.
Mira que te hago como los
with Cleaver
Padawan, no me va a costar
frequently.
nada. En plan, como los Jedi, no me va a costar nada. Con los dedos así, no me va a costar nada. ¿No viste en el episodio 1 cómo
Tried
Jin
negotiating,
al
making a
marciano
deal.
que vuela
With Van Horn?
le
You
dice
jest.
no me
He's a proper
no me vas a
heartless
cobrar,
bastard.
le dice
Either play by his
esos
rules and
trucos
pay him,
conmigo no
or go out of
funcionan,
business.
Jedi.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. Well,
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsem. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Vale.
Got my eye on you.
What?
This is it. That's not normal.
Control Z ahí del otro. F12 rebot. F12 rebot. Anda que el otro. Dani. Creo que está llegando al punto. Uy. Creo que te estás arriesgando. Esto es como el que hace, ve una llamada y empieza a meter la mano y dice, uy, hasta que te quemas bien. No, hombre, tan mala en el mío. Solo es conmigo.
Seen anything strange around here? Anything alarming?
Puede que te salte tipo roquetera.
That one.
No, Eli. Tipo roquetera.
Forgive me.
Ya,
I must
Dani.
rest.
Hombre, si viene a vernos, Dani, algún día puede que te conozca tal y
That
como.
house. See what's inside.
Y ya no vuelva más. No, es verdad, lleva razón. Muy buena. En verdad es más buena de lo que aparenta. Se necesita una llave, vale, sí. Muy bien. A ver, estos puntitos que indican aquí, ¿qué cojones son? No.
They say some pictures spy from the black one.
¿Verdad, Dani? Sí.
Arms for the poor.
¿Por
What's this
qué?
one doing
¿Estás
here?
discriminándolo?
Stupid. Can't you see he's a witcher? Likely practice that beast.
Oh, what? Ahí tenía que salir eso, tenía que salir. Oye, te lo ha dicho con cariño, tu culo cagado. Plan. Y con perdón, tío. Ojo, ojo. Sí. Lo habéis entendido ya, ¿no? Ya lo habéis comprendido, ¿no? Ahora sabemos de dónde viene todo. Ole, he conseguido entrar. Uy, qué guapa la cabra esta con cuernos medio chica. ¿Quieres?
Don't know. Wanna talk first?
Sí,
Why'd you kill
muy
those
guapa. Tiene unos
guards?
cuernos para agarrarla así en plan. Está guay.
They wish to kill me. I had to defend myself.
Un momento.
That it. No heart-rending story about human hatred for all things different, all things strange.
I'm not one to lie, nor do I kill without reason.
Bueno, ¿qué hago? ¿Me cargo a esta tía? Has de irte de la ciudad.
You gotta
No la
leave
voy
the
a
city.
matar, pobre
And
tico.
what
me
if I
gusta.
don't?
Pobre tico.
I'll have to kill you.
Pues,
I despise change. How stupid of me to walk into an ambush, let myself be surprised.
I'll have to lie about killing you. Usually I bring a trophy.
Very well, take this. And this, because I'm furious with you. Though I shall calm down once I'm away from this place.
Vale. Vale, vamos para la... Vale, ahora mismo voy cuando haga esto. Y paro el stream. Vale.
Eternal fire will light our way. Jimmy calls. Push your old woman around.
Guards were killed by a succubus.
Succubus? In Novigrad? How? Light of the eternal fire protects the city.
Must have gone out a few times recently. Anyway, succubus won't harm anyone anymore. Here's proof.
Masterful work, Witcher. And here's your reward, as promised.
Farewell.
Vale. Canal para banco.
I see a challenger who seeks to subdue Pile Driver.
You're back. Got the coin.
No tengo dinero, bro.
Gotta get more coin.
You should.
Debe conseguir más. Pero ahora voy a mirar porque estoy allá. A ver, vamos a ver qué misión sencilla podremos hacer.
Run, Roach.
Aquí está, aquí está.
Let's try Kira's land.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Bueno, el moquillo. Sí, heridillo. El bastoncillo, ¿no? Joder.
Peasants didn't come here to ask
Es que a
nicely.
veces no tienen tacto, tío, no se puede hacer las cosas con cariño, yo qué sé.
Where's that note? Where's that noble?
Blood. Many must have died here.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet. Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Claro. Cara. Sí.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe?
Eso es lo que engancha.
Like to die of
Eso es lo
hunger
que-
if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin.
Pero a esa
Releasing
gente,
them's
pero
not
sí,
like to bring no
tú
good.
lo puedes hacer también.
Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the
Prueba a
tower.
ver si te va. Wow. Hemos triunfado, hemos encontrado un cofre bueno.
dead any good now, will it? Strange you're still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Ahora sí. Ahora sí hemos controlado.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Ay, el fantasma que está cabreado.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a Witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
Dime. No te oigo, Eli, por el micro. Sí.
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But Who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him.
Joder.
I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Ay, que se está cabreando.
sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to try to hold it.
And did you learn how to lift the cup before you lost it out of his hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Orison, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
You